So now we're going to go through a core session. So all you need for this is one of the small chi balls or Pilates balls for the next lot of exercises we do, but we're just going to start with a warm up now. So onto your back, head resting on something, feet hip width apart and arms by your side. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, pull pelvic floor in, tummy to spine, and lift one leg up to tabletop. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift the other leg. Good. And lower. Keep lifting up and down on each side. Aim for about 5 on each leg, breathing in and out. Please don't hold your breath. If anything's feeling difficult, remember to breathe out on an exhale. Good. Once you've done 5 on each side, keep one leg up at tabletop and then bring the next leg up. First leg down, and then other leg down. The last leg down is the next to come up first, and keep going through this alternation. We're going to see if you can do 5 sets of these. Keep breathing for me, and make sure you can't feel your ribs flaring up towards the ceiling. So if you do, just think of the cue, ribs down towards your pelvis, and I don't want anything painful through your lower back. Once you've done the 5 sets, leave them up at tabletop. And now you're going to lower one foot down and tap the toe on the mat, and then bring it back up. Same on the other side. Ideally, we're going to go through 20 of these, so 10 on each foot. Keep the stomach drawing in. Now, a lot of you will be finding this quite easy by now, but we're going to go through quite a lot of core exercises. So if you're only going to do 5 or 10 minutes of this series, you can put your hands behind your head and curl up into a crunch while you're going through all of these. But if you're planning on doing the whole session, I'd probably advise against doing this for too long because we are going to go through quite a few. Once you've done 10 on each leg, you're going to keep both legs up at tabletop. Breathe in and breathe out as you straighten one leg away from you. Breathe in to bring it back. Breathe out for the opposite leg. And you're going to do 10 of these on each leg. Again, if you're only doing the first part of this series, you can hold the crunch the whole time you're doing this leg extension movement. Remember to keep breathing. Any pain through the lower back, please stop. And if you're feeling too much sensation through the front of the hips, such as a burning sensation or an overactivation through the hip flexor, please put them down and have a break. And once you've done 10 on either side, you're going to rest the feet down almost in your bridge position. Okay, hands behind your head. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to curl up into a crunch, almost sending the ribs to the pelvis, and breathe out to lower. Good. Slow crunches in and out. So you are to exhale on the difficult part. And if you want to incorporate some holds at the top, feel free. Otherwise, just breathe in and out as you slowly curl up and down. Once you've done 10 of these, I'll get you just to let your knees rock from side to side to get a bit of mobility through your back. We'll do about 5 each way. there shouldn't be any pain with this movement. It should just feel really lovely. And then whenever you're ready, go back to the start position, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bring one leg up at a time to tabletop, drawing the stomach in. Good. Hands behind your head, supporting the back of your neck. And then we're going to go into crunches in this position. So deep breath in, as you breathe out, curl up, breathe in to lower. Breathe out to curl up, breathe in to lower. And we're going to aim for 15 of these. Please stop at any stage, and if it's feeling too much through the abdomen, through the back or hips, please rest them back down to the foot down position. Okay, now you're going to get that little Pilates ball and place it underneath your back at approximately bra strap level, or just sort of your lower shoulder blade area. Bend your knees so the soles of your feet are on the mat, hands supporting the back of your neck, and you're going to breathe in as you curl over the back of the ball and breathe out to curl yourself into a small crunch. Let's aim for 20 of these. So this is called your abdominal preparation. So it's just warming up all of the deep layers of the core. Try not to overstrain through your neck, so it is the abs doing most of the movement. At home, you may have to play around with how inflated the ball is. So the harder the ball, it will almost feel like it's pressing into your back and can give you a bit of like a winding sensation. So please deflate it a bit if that's the case, but if it's feeling too soft, you may feel like you can't get enough mobility through the back. So just try and work out what's comfortable for you. And have as many breaks here as you need, but again, we're going to be aiming for 20. Okay, now we're going to go into obliques. So you're going to curl over the ball, and as you come up, direct one elbow towards the opposite knee. And same on the other side. So you're going to alternate from side to side and try and aim for 10 on each. Please have as many breaks as you need. If you need to adjust the ball position or change how inflated it is, please do. Okay, now that you've finished those, I'll get you to rest over the ball and have a bit of a break. So holding this position, just a few deep breaths in and out. However, if it's feeling like it's pinching or anything like that, please come out of that position. But the idea is just to open up the upper abdominals and to get a bit more of a stretch into the ribs. We'll lay here for about another 10 seconds, so a few more deep breaths in and out. And then we're going to do a similar exercise as previous, but instead of moving the elbow up and over to the opposite knee, you're going to go to the same side knee. So it's almost like a side crunch. So whenever you're ready, and then straight to the other side. So this one doesn't involve any leaning over and sort of up and down from the ball. It's just side to side. We're going to aim for 10 on each side. You should be feeling your abs nice and warmed by now. Now you're going to sit up with your legs straight out in front of you and place the ball at the base of your spine. Arms out straight, palms facing towards each other. Sit up as tall as you can. Think of length through your back. And you're going to deep breathe in. As you breathe out, curl down as if you're going to lay down towards the mat. Stopping about there, and then use your abs to draw yourself back up. Good. So it's a slow roll down, controlling through the abdomen, and then slow roll back up. We're going to aim for 10 here, but please stop as much as you need for breaks. This one can be a bit dominant on the hip flexors, so if you're feeling it too much through there, please stop and just have a break. Remember to keep breathing in and out. Make sure you're not feeling it too much through the upper shoulders either. If it is too much, you can always cross your arms across from your chest as if you're giving yourself a hug, and we're going to do that for the next lot anyway. Okay, now giving yourself a hug, arms across. You're going to roll down and hold, and then twist to one side, rotate the torso, back to center, the other side, back to center, and then slowly curl back up. We're going to do that 4 more times. Remember, please stop if it's too hard on your hips. Another cue that people find quite helpful is almost the sensation of digging your heels down into the mat while you're holding that position, and that can help offload your hip flexors. You can also vary the depth that you go with the roll down, so if it is feeling too hard, please don't go down as far. Okay, and if that's fine, you can get rid of the ball. We don't need that anymore. Can I get you into a plank position on your elbows? So your body is going to be straight, up on your tippy toes, and hold. Then what you're going to slowly do is bend one knee and tap the knee on the mat and straight back up, and the same on the other side. We're going to aim for 10 taps on each knee. If it is feeling too hard, you can actually do it from a knee plank position, which we'll show you in the next series, because you're going to do 3 sets of these. Remember to breathe in and out. Any back pain, please stop. Okay, have a bit of a break. And whenever you are ready, go onto a plank on your knees. Good, and then slowly come up onto one tippy toe. And down, and the other. So some people actually find this more challenging. It depends on where your abdominal strength is. We're going to try for 10. Please have as many breaks as you need. And whenever that is 10, you're going to go into an extension stretch. So you're going to lay down onto your stomach, bring your arms a little bit further down, good, and then just pressing back, deep breathing in and out. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Hold wherever is comfortable for you. And whenever you are ready, go back into a plank position, either on knees or toes, wherever you felt more comfortable. And we're going to do the 10 knee taps. Okay, whenever you're ready, up onto your hands and press back into a down dog stretch. Perfect. We're going to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. Just focus on deep breaths in and out. And if that's feeling really nice and you want to try and encourage it more to one side, slightly bend one knee and do a walk the dog type motion. Only do this if it feels comfortable. Good. Okay, we've got another plank position, but on your hands this time. So instead of being on your elbows, your arms will be straight. Walk the feet out onto tippy toes and lift up the body. You want a nice straight line. Then you're going to lift one foot and tap it to the side. And back in, and the other side. We're going to aim for between 5 and 10 of these on each leg. If it is uncomfortable on the wrists, please go down back onto the elbow position. You can put your elbows on a box or a coffee table, couch, something like that if you want to be a bit higher as well. And remember to have breaks whenever you need. Okay, and then we're going to do an extension stretch again. Go nice and slow, wherever's comfy. And let's gently move into an all fours position, and we're just going to do a few cat and camels to get a stretch as well. Okay, and when you're ready, moving down into child's pose, sitting back towards your heels, stretching the arms forwards. And deep breaths in and out. If there is any discomfort in this position, please try and move around to get rid of it. It should just feel really nice. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's move on to your back. Let's start with both legs up at tabletop, hands behind your head. Then you're going to bring the elbow up and over towards one knee and straighten the other leg away from you, so it's a bicycle motion, and then change sides. Let's try and do 10 of these swaps side to side. Please have breaks if you need. Remember to keep breathing in and out. We're going to aim for 2 sets of these, so please just take breaks wherever you have to. Okay, Resting the feet down, let the knees rock from side to side. Get a bit of a stretch through the hips and back. And whenever you're ready, bring the legs back up to tabletop. Keep your arms out straight from your shoulders. Knees and ankles touching each other. You're going to breathe in as you let the knees fall to one side, just to about there, and breathe back to come back in. Good. So slowly breathing in and out. Remember, if it's feeling difficult through any part of the exercise, breathe out to help make it a bit easier. We're going to aim for between 5 and 10 of these on each side, so just wherever's comfy for you. If there's any sort of central lower back pain, please stop immediately. And whenever you have reached your maximum, we're just going to hold a bridge as a stretch for about 20 seconds. Deep breaths in and out here. You can use your hands to support your pelvis in this position too if you're feeling like it's fatiguing. After this, we have one more main core exercise and then that is it. Come down whenever you're ready. So for this first set, you've got 2 sets. There's only 5 of the exercise in each set. Hands behind your head, legs up to tabletop. Curl up head, neck and shoulders into a crunch. Straighten the legs to the ceiling and lower both legs down towards the mat, keeping them straight. And lift back up and lower down. Good, and up. That's 2. 3, good. 4, last one. Good, bend the knees, rest them down, have a bit of a break. You've got 1 more of those. So 5 to go. And then that is it. Good, slowly reaching and lowering. Good, remember to keep breathing. Well done. And resting. I'll get you to roll onto your side and let's go into a quadricep stretch. And we'll hold this for about 30 seconds. And slowly rolling onto the other side. Doing these stretches on your side is quite an easy way, but if you prefer to do it standing, please feel free. But this way there's no load going through the body, so it should actually feel really easy and nice.
I might just add in another one that I use for my quads.
Sure.
Because I don't really feel it doing easy way. So I come down into like a lunge position using the opposite arm, holding my foot. And that's a really nice hip opener as well.
Perfect. That looks nasty.
It's good.
Same on the other side.
Obviously my tighter side.
Perfect. Good job.